Hey guys, welcome back to another comic book review here on Toned In Entertainment. Today, two of pop culture's biggest icons clash in a fight to the finish. Today, we're going to look at issue number 1 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vs. Street Fighter. If you're looking for a comic book that emphasizes action, issue number 1 of TMNT Vs Street Fighter doesn't hold back, as the very first image of this series will see Guile clocked in the face by Raphael. In addition to Guile and Raphael throwing it down, we'll also get to see Michelangelo and Chun-li squaring off as well. Now, while these two franchises have come together, it's not for some crazy sci-fi reason, as writer Paul Allor has kept the reasoning simple, as there is a fighting tournament taking place in Atlantic City, and both sides have come to show off their skills and walk away as the best fighters on Earth. And while the Street Fighters and the Turtles have come to fight with dignity, there is a power to be in Bison and Baxter, who have taken a special interest in the tournament and are sticking their noses into it for their own evil intentions. And while Baxter will try to be somewhat of a voice of reasoning, convincing Bison to maybe not get in over his head will be an entirely different story. And while the emphasis of this issue is on the tournament, there is also a mystery going on that will keep our heroes busy, as there are fighters that have been mysteriously disappearing, which will serve as a distraction, I'm sure, for Bison to go after what appears to be his primary objective, and that's showing Raphael how to unlock his psycho power. Now for my score, I'm going to give the story an 8. It's the Turtles and the Street Fighters coming together in a tournament to prove who is the best, and they will have to face more obstacles than just their opponents in the ring. The art, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. While it's good for the most part, there are some character models that include Guile and Chun-li in this issue that really just don't work for me. The concept, I'm going to give a 9. I love the fact that writer Paul Allor found a way to bring these two worlds together in a simple yet a way that makes sense, and that he didn't have to go down some crazy sci-fi mishap, but that these two worlds actually coexist. Now the fun factor, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I really wanted to be wowed at issue number 1 like I was when I read some of the crossovers with these two franchises, such as Power Rangers and Turtles and the Street Fighter and G.I. Joe crossovers. It's the Turtles and Street Fighter. I really went in with high expectations, and after reading issue number 1, I just felt that the A game was not brought in this first issue. Now with that being said, this is a 5-issue series, and there are plenty of possibilities and opportunities for this to be one radical series. So my final score for issue number 1 of TMNT vs Street Fighter is going to be a 7.5 out of 10. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up this comic book review. If you checked out this issue, what are your thoughts? Comment down below. Also, what characters from both franchises would you like to see make an appearance in this series? Now, I do plan on reviewing this entire series as the issues come out, so make sure you hit that red subscribe button for my review of issue number 2 when it drops on July 19th. Alright guys, if you like comic book reviews like this and all things pop culture, make sure you stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.